Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
6 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Nothing worse than a 3-and-out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So, nice job not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of attack. And now they're going to see if they can get into some more of these opening script plays as this drive continues.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now Dart. This is intercepted.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and he kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 6. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Picked up by Trenton Jackson. To the ground, a first down run. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trey Amos there to make the tackle.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
Brings up fourth down.
Hey, Smash. Mustang 19. 69.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Cowboy 80.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Ready. 60 by scope.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2-yard loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
I got it.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Flush to his right. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That one intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Handoff here, up the middle. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Dart. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Dart good throw here on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. It's textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. You get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, he didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Neighbors in motion. On 2nd down, Dart to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The extra point is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Pack the 6.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Tag. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 7.
2. 60 boxes. 60.
Now Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Washington.
And the Washington 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
3rd and 9.
Liking 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The Giants 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a give up in the middle, and he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniel. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st down, Dart. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
And the defender defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender, not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
I like the play call on 3rd and goal there, giving the ball to your back and seeing if he can punch it in. But now it really sets up a pretty interesting decision. Does the play caller and the head coach want to roll the dice and go for a touchdown, or are they happy just settling for a field goal?
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco, 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. They'll begin here on the ground. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Warrior 70. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the jump.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Back. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 rings.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
third and short. Here's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Turn and hand this one off. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. High pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Dart. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Rondale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Brings up 3rd down.
And 3rd down coming up. On play action, it is Dart. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have a Commanders first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on first down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll stay on the ground. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 8. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Okay, ready?
Third, they need 8.
60 by 6. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
70
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready?
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Come on. Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 70.
Throwing now, Daniel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Washington.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
To throw is Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to nowhere.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third and goal.
Get it. Liking 18.
Here's Daniel. Forced out wide.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And this is high. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Commander.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Giants 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Running right, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. The Giants sending out their punter. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
30-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Now Daniels. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's out wide to Warren.
complete to Jlamar. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
At the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. Wrap roll 80. Track 60. 18.
To the air once more is Dart. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. The Giants extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Has caught. That's Lane. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Ready? Viking, here we go, here we go. Ready?
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A run now with McLaughlin. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready?
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He was taken down.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past. But here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. To the pylon, he's in. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Baseless score. Commanders 28, Giants 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd down.
7-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Giants.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. Completion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He drops this down to Warren. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing, Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
Warren. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. About just 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First down, New York.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Throwing is Dart. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriskin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.